An exciting finish in Texas this weekend between Texas State and Sam Houston that could have been a real nightmare for the ref crew. Texas State needs a goal to win. Sam Houston State needs a catch or a few goals along with that stop. And here we go, right at the finish. We get both simultaneously. This could have ended in a heartbreak for the ref crew. Instead, it ends in a heartbreak for Sam Houston State, who, although they get the pull, they do not get the win. And I want to walk through kind of how the ref crew got to that decision. So first off, we're going to highlight the seeker here for Sam Houston State. And the first decision we have to make is, were they beat or not? That's what we have to work with here from the camera. It's tough. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. What do we think? Was that player beat? The ball doesn't change direction, so I'm going to go ahead and say they got that call right and that the player was not beat. Next call, was the flag runner down or were they eligible? Tough call here, I think. Again, far side from the camera. Let's slow it down here, and I'll let you know the rule is any part of the body besides the hand or the feet on the ground is a downed flag runner. I think this is the best shot we have frozen there. Is that knee on the ground? I don't know. I can't tell. I think probably based on the fact that Sam Houston State, ultimately the call was called no good. I think that means the flag runner's knee was down. And I think the flag runner is probably the best person to let the referees know whether or not, that was the right call. That obviously seals it for Texas State here, but I do want to kind of talk through the nightmare of what if the catch had been good? We still have to figure out if the catch or the goal happened first. So just for the sake of showing what bad things could happen in a game coming up in the future, we have to make a decision here. What happened first? Every time I saw this live time, I thought the catch happened first. That ultimately ended up being the right call here. That is the flag in the seeker's hand. That is the ball still in the hand of the person who shoots the goal. But it was a lot closer than I thought it was. When I actually slowed this down, it was about a half-second difference between that flag being pulled and the goal being through the hoop. In live time, I thought it was closer to a second. It was just half a second. Ultimately, the ref crew here, I think, got everything right. They did go to film for this. It was about a 4-minute delay here at the end of the game to make sure they got everything. And kudos to them for getting everything. But again, I just want to highlight what could have been. That catch could have been good. That would have been a really controversial thing, right? If I had done the same exact replay, but I said, and then the catch was called good and the game was over, I don't think that Texas State would have a leg to stand on based on this film, the same way that Sam Houston State doesn't have a leg to stand on based on this film. So fingers crossed, nothing like this happens at Nationals or any of the other qualifiers this year, but I thought it was a pretty cool circumstance.